You've been involved with Players 50 years?
What did I say, 74, I think? That long? Are you sure? Is that how you do the math?
Did I say 50? I said, or was it 15? I can't.
My friend Nancy Withman was on the board, and they needed a treasurer. And I managed the turnabout shop, so everybody was always teasing me about money having to be going the same way in my wallet and in the cash register. So I guess Nancy thought that was a good idea for me to be treasurer. So I did. And then, as I say, Peter and I ran around trying to drum up business in downtown Palo Alto, wanting donations and food and wine for opening nights, etc. And Nancy thought we should have black tie, and we tried. But Palo Altans were more into the Birkenstocks and less formal attire. And they still came to the place, so that was fine. One of the biggest things we did was had Meredith Wilson and his wife for the opening of his show, 76 Trombones, which is not the name of the show.
Music Man.
Music Man, thank you.
And how did you get Meredith Wilson to come?
I called him on the phone.
And he answered.
You know me, I just picked it up and phoned, and they said they'd be delighted, and they were, and they came. And we sheltered them in a hotel and took them to dinner and did all the things that you do. And they were charming, delightful. We had a wonderful evening. It was very simple. Just pick up the phone and dial. That's my answer to a lot of things.
What are some of your memories of serving on the board at Palo Alto Players and people you served with? Any stories come to mind?
I really admired Scott. I thought he had a lot to say and a lot of good ideas. Still a good supporter. Do you see him?
Yes.
You do?
He's going to be in Sweat, our next play. in
Really?
June. Yes.
I didn't know he
On stage.
wanted to be on stage.
Yep. Yep, he's going to be on stage in June.
Oh, for heaven's
Yeah.
sakes.
How about the story of the Fox Theater? How did we end up getting
Oh,
that?
the Fox Theater. Let's see. Some friend of mine had another friend that wanted to give the Fox Theater away as a tax write-off. And she thought of me, and the rest, again, is history. I mean, he gave it to us. Can't even think of his name. I can see him. And it was Jean Martin, bless her, who's no longer with us, who recommended Palo Alto Players and me, so to speak. Peter was so excited, our executive director at the time, and we had wonderful times there. It's just that our pockets weren't deep enough to handle it, even though we did the Oscars at the Fox twice, I think. Maybe 3 times.
What was Oscars at the Fox?
Oscar night. We had big gold Oscars and the whole thing at the night of the Oscars and then put it on stage.
Broadcasted on the stage?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fun.
Right. And that was successful and fine. But it just got to the point where there was too much to repair and to maintain. So we sold it. It wasn't easy, but we did not have any of those deep pockets at that time. I mean, the first one we had was selling the Fox, but we worked with it for 2 or 3, 4 years. Those were busy because we were running between Palo Alto and Redwood City. And Redwood City was very receptive, but it was a big spot. The asbestos was the biggest thing, I think. Well, that's what everybody said, you know? Everyone was afraid of.
What are some productions that stand out in your mind?
Well, I guess I loved Gypsy. I loved 76 Trombones, Music Man. I'm a musical person, obviously, I guess. I usually was proud of what we accomplished, and so I had no trouble dropping off things at the library for people to come see us, and I was out on the street a lot. Drumming up business, and it obviously paid off, you know? And Peter was no slouch. We worked hard. We really did. And there were a lot of wonderful actors, that wanted to be part of. I can't even say anything negative, it was all positive. We just kept plugging and it all worked.
What are your feelings about Palo Alto Players now? What is it like to
Oh, I think it's wonderful. I'm amazed at the seats, the new carpet, the turntable. I don't know what you're doing on stage or how you're making it seem so much bigger, but you are.
Magic.
Magic?
I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta know. You're doing it.
We're pushing everybody to go a little further every time.
Well, it's amazing because I love seeing people up in the corners,
Mm-hmm.
and utilizing the whole building, so to speak, even down below. It's fantastic, very amazing for a little community theater that Lucy Stern put $1.380 into 100 years ago. Is it 33?
Yes,
It's more than that.
Almost 100 years. 95.
95. Well,
And what would you say to the community about Palo Alto Players?
well, you have to come and try us. You've got to come and see what we can do because it's magic. And you will be enticed to come again.
And spend another 50 years with us.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, it was wonderful and it was fun. I loved doing it. I love the rewards that we reaped for the company. I'm proud of it, And you should be too. You two have worked hard. And turned it right uptown, which is where we want to be, right?
That's right.
Right uptown.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.